So let's start from where we left. In the last video, I showed you what I did in a day in Cambridge, and I finished the day with the punting tour.
People, of course, so the most friendly and nicest people. But today, I've had boat after boat after boat of Indians. Like it's everyone, everyone in Cambridge today is Indian. But I love it's good. I love it. Very, very friendly, very smiley people. So I'm not complaining. But
while punting, the punter was describing his workday that he got so many Indian tourists today, and even on this one, it was me, an Indian, and this Indian family in front. This is a completely new experience for me, and I don't know how to punt. So I hired a professional punt chauffeur to take me around the river Cam. But if you are interested, you can train yourself. Like you see in the boat here, they are taking punting lessons so that you can later hire a boat for yourself. And once you are an expert, you can hire your own boat like this family here, and you can go on your own. Sit back, relax, and take in the historic surroundings and enjoy the anecdotes from the professional punt chauffeurs.
yes, so this is of course the Bridge of Sighs, as you did say. It was built in 1831 by Henry Hutchinson. It is one of 4 bridges of the same name in the world. The original being situated in Venice. Now, have any of you been to Venice?
Not yet.
Okay, so if you had and you'd seen the bridge, you might observe that this bridge, in fact, looks nothing like the original. And you might wonder why they bear the same name. This is because when Queen Victoria visited the city, she saw this bridge, which at the time was known as the New Bridge, and she remarked, "Wow, that is just like the Bridge of Sighs in Venice." Now, Queen Victoria had never actually seen the Bridge of Sighs in Venice. In fact, she'd never even been to Venice. And isn't it magnificent? So it is one of the most symmetrical buildings in the entire world, so much so that there used to be a rule that if a student were to open a window on one side of the building, they would then have to run to the other side and open up the adjacent window. Otherwise they would be fined for disrupting the symmetry here. In addition to this, it is the building that inspired the Hogwarts that you see in the Harry Potter films. So they were going to shoot the films here, but St John's asked for £25,000 per day of shooting, which just wasn't going to be possible. So instead they had to take photographs of the building and use them as inspiration while designing the set.
I would completely recommend this punting tour. There are 2 ways of booking the tickets. If you want to go for a shared punt, it costs you £40 and you share the boat with other people. That's what I booked. There is also a private punting tour where you pay higher and you get the entire boat for yourself. It's approximately a 45 minutes to 1 hour tour, and you go across 8 famous Cambridge universities and 9 famous bridges along the route. An excellent punt chauffeur does all the hard work of punting and tell you about the history, student life, architecture, and funny anecdotes as you float along the river. They are excellent. Just look at the reviews before booking punting.
Punts is certainly the most iconic building in all of Cambridge. The King's Chapel. It is the second largest chapel in the entire world, and it began construction in 1446. It was due to take 11 years to complete. Guys, no problem, it happens. So this on the left here is some student accommodation for King's College. It is Bodley's Court, built in 1893, mathematical bridge. Built in 1749, it does go by another name, which is the Bridge of Lies, after a very popular but unfortunately untrue story that's been told about it. This is that it was built by Sir Isaac Newton himself in a manner which required no bolts, only the weight of gravity to hold it together. Many years later, Queen's students supposedly took it apart in an attempt to discover his secret, but were unsuccessful, and upon the reconstruction effort, were forced to use bolts. Now, as I said, this is unfortunately completely untrue. It was actually built about 30 years after Newton's passing by 2 students of his, William Eckford and James Essex, and they used bolts from the start. Now, it isn't really known where this story did come from, but it's largely believed to have just been made up at some point as a sound.
This is the place from where we are taking a U-turn and going back to our starting point.
Different prices, have to find a way to justify it. One day some guy goes.
You enjoy marvelous view from the punts, and they seat a maximum of 12 passengers. punt tours leave at regular intervals throughout the day, so you can book at any time up till 5 pm. You are welcome to bring your food and drinks with you, and also you are welcome to bring pets as long as they are well behaved. Your punt tickets are valid for the date and time of your ticket, and if you don't arrive on time, then you might not be able to go because the tickets are non-refundable. So I had an amazing experience. If you have punted before, do let me know in the comment. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and maybe see you in the next video. Bye bye.